right. Hey, it's Mr. Christensen again. I know that there's probably still some who need more examples of the um, factoring, just using basic factoring techniques where the coefficient on x squared is 1. And so I thought I would do a couple more. And what we just need to remember here is that we are, um, we're following some steps, right? You need to first make sure that you factored out a GCF if there is one. So a good example for x squared minus 36. Actually, we're going to make this 4x to the fourth minus 36x to the third plus 56x squared. So the thing there is that you have to make sure that you have taken a look at what you're working on, right? And you've factored out any GCF. So first thing I want to do is concentrate. Now this 4 is on this x. This is x to the fourth. First thing I want to do is concentrate on the coefficients. And if we look at this, well, the first logical thing to do would be to see if 4 goes into each one of those. So, and I think when you do that, we're going to find that, let's see, 4 goes into 36, right? 9 times. And 4 goes into 56, 14 times, I believe is what we're going to find. So, so first thing I'm going to do then is take the 4 out, right? And then I look at the x's. Now, previously I've kind of split these up, right? And then we crossed off the pairs, or in this case it would be triples. But really all you need to do is look at the x with the smallest exponent, and as long as there's larger exponents or the same throughout the equation in each term, then we take that small x squared, and that is going to be factored out. And now I just divide each term by 4x squared. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. X to the fourth divided by x squared is x squared. Minus 36 divided by 4 is 8, or 9, excuse me. And x cubed divided by x squared is x, right? It's 3 minus 2. And 56 divided by 4 is 14. X squared divided by x squared is 1. So we don't have to write that down. And then this is what we have. Now I can factor my quadratic here. That's a quadratic. So I factor this. So what I want is the factors of 14, right, that add up to 9. So if you use this kind of x factor thing, factors of 14 that add up to 9, and actually negative 9, right, add up to negative 9. Now, it's positive 14. That means both of our factors will be negative. And so all we have to be worried about right now is, what are factors of 14, right? Well, there's only 4 of them. 1, 2, 7, and 14. So 1 and 14, that doesn't add up to negative 9. 2 and 7, if we put negative on each one, then we get negative 9. So now we have factored that x minus 7, x minus 2, and 4x squared out here. That's it. You must remember to carry that greatest common factor that you took out and make sure it's in your final answer written this way. Okay? So, not complete, just keep that in mind. You would, if you didn't factor it out, you would still be able to factor this. Okay? It would just be a lot harder. All right? We're going to look at our next video. We're going to look at, okay? So this is kind of a very common type of occurrence with these, and that is there's a variable a squared at the beginning, there's a squared variable at the end. Okay? Now, if you think about what that means, is that at the very beginning of each of my binomial factors, I'm going to have an a, and the very last thing in each of my binomial factors will be a b, because b times b is b squared, right? And then all we have to be concerned with is what are the factors of 40 that add up to 13, right? Factors of 40 that add up to 13. Well, so list the factors of 40. 1 and 40, that doesn't, right? 2 and 20, that doesn't. 3 doesn't work. 4 and 10, that doesn't. How about 5 and 8? 5 plus 8 is 13. So 5 and 8. So here we'll put our 5. Here we'll put our 8. Okay. And it's plus plus. So there we have it. That is factored. A plus 5b times a plus 8b. And remember to go through that and refoil it and make sure you get it right, right? So if I refoil this, okay, a times, and I'm actually going to distribute, that's what I like to do. A times a is a squared. A times 8b is 8ab, right? And then we go to 5b times a, which is 5ab, and 5b times 8b, which is plus 40b squared. And then we put these two terms in the middle together, and we get a squared plus 13ab plus 40b squared, and that works, right? So there you have it. A couple of more examples of factoring. And I said the next video, we're going to look at some factoring when there is a actual coefficient besides 1 on that a squared.